Alright guys, check these trucks out. I hope you can hear me well. Today I'm going to be doing a quick comparison video between these two trucks. I got the 2023 Ford Maverick XL, and this is the brand new refreshed 2025 Ford Maverick XLT. And there's three reasons why I chose to upgrade to the new 2025. The new 2025 now comes with all-wheel drive as an option, a 4K towing package, which also has a factory installed trailer brake controller inside, which is really awesome. And then the third reason is I am not a fan of the steel wheels on the XL Ford Maverick. They're just butt ugly in my opinion. So now with the XLT, it comes upgraded with the aluminum wheels that are, I believe, are black, and they look so much better. Just, I mean, look at the difference. Hands down, these wheels look so much better. And then I guess a bonus reason is I'm out of tread on these tires. I've had it almost 2 years next month, and now I've got new tread. So in this video, let's go over some of the differences between the two trucks. They're both Ford Mavericks. They're both white. They're 2 model years apart. 2025 is the new refresh since the Maverick was introduced in 2022. Personally, I really like the way the front, the headlight looks here. I think it's cool. Obviously, they've updated the headlight, more of a sharper look with the kind of like a J hook with part of the front fascia coming up, and then also the grills are a little different, and then also the styling on the bottom bumper. There's a little more accent on the bottom bumper over here. Other than that, they're both very similar. They're both the hybrid models. With the all-wheel drive model, it's rated for 2 miles per gallon less. So 42 city, 40 city here. And then what else? Now let's go ahead and talk about pricing. I ordered this Maverick when it first came out back in 2022, but I waited a few months from July. I ordered it in October 20th, somewhere around there. And because of the huge demand for the truck and everything that was happening with COVID, product supply chains, I had to wait 16 months to get this truck. And I actually have a separate video of when I got the truck. I think I waited 486 days is what it ended up being. So it converted to a 2023 order, which I was grateful for because it also came with cruise control, which was not offered on the 22 XL. Because I ordered it in 22, I had price protection on the updated 2023 model. And so I don't remember the exact numbers, but right out the door, back when I bought it, after sales tax, dock fee, it's like a $299 dock fee, the total price was just below $25,000 out the door. An incredible deal. I've told people today what I paid for it back then, and they're totally shocked. Now to the 2025 Ford Maverick XLT, all-wheel drive, 4K tow package, and then I also had to do the Ford Copilot 360 program as well, which this one has as well. This one cost me, it was $36,721, somewhere right around there. The actual sticker price before the fees is $34,150 on this one. And I should also mention on this one, I optioned 3 things: the trailer hitch, power inverter, and the Ford Copilot 360 package. And I just gotta say, this truck has been awesome. Super awesome. I've loved this truck. And because I've loved it so much, I was enticed to get the new upgrades with the all-wheel drive 4K tow package. So anyways, let's look around a little bit more. So let me take you now and show you the interior of both trucks to get an idea of some of the differences. So we can see here's the door. This is the XL trim level. Looking at the seats. You got the middle console here. Let's go ahead and start it up. You've got physical climate control knobs here. Down below you've got USB-C and A, as well as a 12-volt supply, power supply. The top is identical. And then the dash is a little different. And then we've got those as well. Then if we look at the back seats, Here's how that looks. And the flip up is identical. And this one, here's where I've got that power inverter, which is cool. And funny fact, I never used it. And then if we look at the bed of the truck, this cover is actually here to replace this because I'm going to swap this over to the new truck. But this is how the bed looks. And I also have bed lighting in here. So all the lights come on. There's 3 sets of lights. So it's super bright at night. And then looking at the rear, that's how that looks. So that's the 2023 Maverick XL. Alright, now stepping on over to the 2025 Maverick. Let me point out some of the differences. First off, it's hand-free. This is the new key fob. Don't even have to reach for it out of my hands. There's a little touch sensitive. It unlocks. Right off the bat, the XLT version comes with this cool color. I don't even know what to call it, but it's also in the vents and it's in the seats as well. Another difference is it smells brand new. It's not 2 years old anymore, which really isn't that old. But you step inside, got a push to start button. So just turn that on, and here's the biggest differences between the two. You've got a much larger screen, 13.2 inches, and it comes standard with Apple CarPlay wireless instead of wired on the other one. This one also has a very nicely updated screen. It's completely different. Yeah, this screen is completely different. It's much larger. You've got the fuel gauge on the right and temperature gauge on the left. Another large difference is there's no more physical climate control buttons except for the max defrost button. All of your climate controls are now on the touchscreen, which is cool in a sense, but I think I would probably prefer to have the physical climate control buttons. So anyways, that's what's happened there. You still got the same power outlets up here in the front. You also have the grabber blue accents. No, these buttons are different because your auto brake hold is now up here. The gear shifter itself feels more premium. It's not as loose, and it feels more clicky as you twist the knob. So that's everything going on up here. So let's take a look at the back seat and see what's going on here. Same seat with the flip up, same storage there. Instead of my power inverter, I've got 2 USB-C ports, which is nice. And then this is also new. So you've got the 2 cup holders inside the center armrest, which is nice. So that's all what's going on there. Now looking at the bed, we've got twice the amount of tie down points. So there's 2 in the floor. Got the same 2 up front, and then we also have 2 extra that are on the bottom, which is cool. And then looking at the back, same tailgate. I did notice the Ford badge is actually blacked out, and the Ford font seems more white, whereas it is chrome. Then this is part of the 4K tow package. You got the 7-pin and 4 trailer wiring. One more thing I wanted to point out is how my 23 Maverick is optioned out. We've got a total payload capacity of 1,529 pounds. That is phenomenal for such a small truck. I know there's F-150s with just a few pounds more than that. So the real question is, what is it now with all the options on the 25 Maverick? 1,396. So we lost 135 pounds or so. Not terrible, still a good number, but it is less. Well, that's been a wrap. This has been a comparison video of the 2 different Ford Mavericks, 23, 25, XL, XLT. both with optioned out in unique ways. Price wise, 25, now up to 37 almost. So basically you're adding 12,000. It'll take me a little time to get used to the new design and not. I'll say this too, just driving the new one, it really does feel different. When the steering wheel, I guess how you're seated in, I don't know. The steering wheel just, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, but when I'm driving, like I've been driving this one forever, and then as soon as I started driving this one yesterday, it just feels nicer, a little more premium. And not just because the touchscreen is there, but just the way it drives itself. I don't know quite how to explain it, but it does feel nicer and a little more premium. So definitely appreciate that. You'll want to stay tuned for my other videos, especially future videos coming up. And just keep checking back because I've got a boatload of accessories that I'm going to be installing in this Maverick. A handful of which I'm taking with me from the 23 right over to the 25. Anyways, oh, another difference I was going to point out, this antenna, the antenna itself is the same, but the base is like 2 to 3 times larger than this one. And that might be a problem for me because I have a camper that I custom designed for this truck. You can check out my channel, Scott's Mini Campers. And the clearance I need, this kind of interferes with it, with that larger base for the antenna. So cross my fingers that we'll be all good. So thanks again for watching this video. Click that like button and subscribe, and I appreciate it.